He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is Jaylee's Corner, and this is another edition of Car Conversations or Jaylee's Corner. Okay, voice is not all the way there, but I hope everybody's having a good Thursday, which is Friday Eve. Okay, which I'm very happy tomorrow's Friday. I think Comcast coming to my house on Saturday. Oh, Lord Jesus. Anyway, y'all, see the title of this video. Quick car conversation about Empire and Star last night. Y'all know I don't review the show, but I said, but you know, I'll say a little stuff here, little stuff there. It was the mid-season finale, so it's not back on again until like March, I believe, is when it comes back on. If you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a whole Jaybird. Okay, hello to all my Jaybirds. I do not have any lipstick on because I just haven't put it on yet. I probably won't put it on until I get to work and stuff. So we'll start with Empire. I was disappointed in the Empire season finale. I really was. We already knew that Kingsley was Lucius' son. We knew that Giselle would try to get her way to run Empire, so that part I'm not surprised about. So yeah, I was like, we did see Kai, do the expose on the, selling the Empire Extreme customers information to the highest bidder and how illegal that was and whatever. We saw all of that, and Kingsley ended up showing us where Becky was the one behind. I'm looking like Becky out here, boy, bye. And it was just like, it was a weird part. The whole episode to me just seemed like a whole bunch of people believing stuff based on information with no proof, is what I'm gonna say it was. Because, you know what I'm saying, Becky's like, let me see those, because, King's like, the emails prove that Becky was the one behind this whole thing, and she working with the Lions or whatever, and this is the proof. But I'm like, but they ain't show nothing. Like, Becky didn't see, even when Giselle said, let me see that. And he was like, sink or swim to Giselle, meaning you better go along with this if you want to be, able to run this empire with me. Just do what I say what I do, and leave it at that. I'm going to need y'all to go, because guess what green means? Go! Because I ain't missing this light again. So, they put Becky out the office and everything, order her out because they saying she the guilty one. That was some bullshit to me. I was like, but whatever. Back over at the Lucius's crib. Well, Andre, that lady he dated from the lady who was the mom of the son who was in jail. They still kicking it up, whatever, but now the son is out of jail. So it seems like with the son out of jail, Andre, like, I'm going to just, fall to the wayside, not let it be all that, because maybe I don't deserve what I deserve. So he was like, okay, I'm going to let y'all be, and I'm going to go. And then when he went to talk to his daddy, said how maybe he don't deserve to be happy, maybe he don't deserve to be with nobody, he don't deserve this, he don't deserve that. And Lucius gave him a whole great speech, like, son, you have made great waves and great strides, you definitely overcame your demons, and you keeping your demons tamed, and you're doing much better, and you know that you deserve to be, happy or whatnot. So, Dre got back over there and let her know, like, the last time he was at this place at the beach where they was at, he was thinking about his wife, and he was just in this dark place for so long, but when she came around, she was his light, and he just want to be wherever she is. He just want to be in the same space as her. It was very beautiful. Dre do deserve a lot. Dre has had the worst luck with this in general. Okay, he bipolar on the show. His wife was killed. His baby was killed. He was always spiraling or whatever. He's been through a lot. So I'm like, Dre do deserve a little bit of goodness, okay? Give that man some goodness or whatever. So, him and the mom on the beach kissing. But I'm like, I'm surprised the son didn't walk up and say, what the fuck going on here? What y'all doing? Kissing and hugging and kissing, really? Anyway, so that was a beautiful thing. The episode did start off. We were, baby Bella out here holding guns or whatever, and I'm looking like she old enough to know a gun ain't something to play with. Like, that little girl not 2. You know what I'm saying? Bella look every bit of 5 or 6. Okay, and at 5 or 6, she should know better. Okay, and I'm like, I don't get how y'all be around guns that much, and ain't nobody told that old ass girl not to play with that shit. Okay, girl, put that shit down. Okay, we can't yell because you don't want to start them when they shoot. But I'm like, she don't know nothing about guns. Like, TV. Anyway, we end up seeing Hakeem having a scene, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, to her to calm her down. Not even calm her down, but like to distract her enough for him to get to her, and take the gun without it going off. It was beautiful. We see Cookie and Lucius both talking to Hakeem and Tatiana, Lord Jesus, to Tiana separately, both saying, Cookie telling Tiana, we sold y'all on this ride or die stuff, and that stuff ain't really like that or whatever. It ain't all that. You and Hakeem are so young. Y'all need time to figure shit out. Okay, separately or together, whatever. But y'all need to figure some shit out. So she tell her, take Bella, take Prince or whatever, and be great for them because she is the mother figure. And we see Lucia tell Hakeem, get your house in order, boy. Get your shit together, boy. Okay? Sit your ass down, listen to me, boy. Well, Hakeem was young and stupid. He's always been young and stupid. He's always been very, very, very so much immature. And he just do whatever he thinks he needs to do, which never really pans out to be the right thing. So, but he said, I heard whatever. I heard. I'm looking like, bro, your daughter just had a whole gun in her hand because your ass got guns around the house because you got shot 2 years ago. Stupid. Anyway, so, we see that. We do see Hakeem and Tiana talking, he like, I want to be better. I promise. I'm going to be better for you and the kids. I'm like, well, you promise that every season. Hell, matter of fact, you promise it on every show. It don't ever pan out. No, it hasn't and it won't. And she like, I think it's great that you want us to co-parent, and we do need to do that. But we can't be together right now. Like, what I'm saying? That ain't what I'm going to do right now or whatever. I'm like, okay, what you want to do? And we see him leave. He go talk to Blake, and he make up with Blake. And Blake admit he never was with Tiana or whatever, that he really look at them as family, and, ain't wasn't nothing up with him and Tiana. You could have fooled me. You could have fucking fooled me. You look like stuff was going on or walking with, I'm saying? I'm just like, it was implied something was going on. So don't act like we all dumb and we didn't see the writing on the wall. Okay. What else? Jamal. Jamal and Kai, Kai, doing a whole expose on the Kingsley thing or whatnot, and he's like, I'm a journalist, and I have to follow all the journalistic things or whatever. And so, Jamal like, all right, baby, my family's kind of, I'm saying, it's kind of crazy, so, a lot of stuff can go on or whatever. But I'm like, Kai, if you a journalist, you didn't investigate Jamal before you started dating him to know this family is crazy, and then all kind of shit, but whatever. So we see a scene with, him and Jamal is talking or whatever. He tells Jamal that, a source came to him with some kind of book or some kind of ledger information, showing how Lucius had buried dirt on all his artists. Like artists who have been doing, breaking, just dirt, just breaking laws, okay? Breaking laws or whatever. But how Lucius, or just not breaking laws, the scandals. You know what I'm saying? The scandals. We'll call them scandals. Scandals or crimes. Scandals and crimes. That could be a TV show. A really ratchet one. So, Jamal, like, well, don't you think he may have been doing some of that stuff for the betterment of his art, like trying to protect his artists? And then kind of like, well, but what about the victims? Okay, the victims of some of these crimes. I'm looking like, you dating the whole lion. Like, bro, again, you didn't do no background deep dive into that man. So Kai thing is, he don't want to bury the story. He want to be able to investigate it. Hakeem like, this my family, like, I'm saying, you can't trust me, like, and leave this be. And I'm like, again, if you're a journalist, you can't date somebody like Jamal because of who his family is and the things that has happened, okay? Because you're gonna want to always expose the story, and you can't do that when you dating somebody. You can't always be exposing their stories. Okay, you can't do that. I would never, ever date a reporter, okay, or a journalist, because you're gonna always try to expose the story. But whatever. So he's saying how I got a job offer back in London, and I'm gonna go back and talk to my bosses about it because they want me to continue, doing these stories or whatever. And I have to think about me and you. Cap, I didn't like you from the beginning. Okay, let me just say that, and it's panning out to be true. So yeah, we see that. So Jamal like, what? All right, whatever. Lucius picked that. They're planning that whole little party or whatnot, and I'm like, oh, okay. So Cookie all in arms about that. Her and Lucius then made up about her in that damn apartment that she have, or loft that she has. We do see, what happened with them? Well, nothing much happened with Cookie. I don't think it did. You know what I'm saying? Her sister's still mad at her. That's fine. Her and Lucius is okay. They got to work out some things, but they still in love or whatnot. But Lucius is pissed when he found out that Kingsley blaming Becky. He's very, very upset. So what does he do? He talks to Kingsley, but he really just beats him up. Okay, beats him up. Beat him up. And as he's beating him up, Giselle like, no, stop. He's your son, Lucius. He's your son. And he like, what? And he's like, hey, Dad, you want to hit me again? I'm like, oh my God, whatever. She told him how his mom was, crackhead Tracy, a crackhead white lady. I can't think what her name is. She in this hospital or whatever. And so Lucius go there, he recognized the lady, and it's a girl he dealt with here and there before he met Cookie or whatever, but they wasn't like in no relationship. Like that wasn't what it was. She was a customer, buying drugs or whatever. And that's basically what it was. And so she still was holding this torch for him. We see that at one point she went to go visit Lucius when her son was like 6 or 7 or whatever. But Lucius was with Cookie, had like 2 kids. And, he was just different now. He was like, I don't sell drugs out here no more. You say what you want. But she never said, like, this your son. She told the boy, you want to meet your father. Okay, we're going to go meet your father. But when she got there, Lucius was like, what you want? What you need? Oh, you want some drugs? I don't do that no more. Go over to Bunky. Bunky can do it. Gave her $20. Said, all right, bye. And I'm saying, don't come back here no more. But it wasn't as if he knew she had a kid who was his and he denied it. Okay, that ain't what it was. And the lady had been gone because she was high. Because she was gone to rehab and had been gone for years and came back. So, you know what I'm saying? It was that whole thing, but whatever. But Lucius like, okay, he my son, but Lucius still shocked. So Lucius trying to go back and tell Cookie that she got a whole baby. My phone always on. That she got a whole baby. That he got a whole baby. But Cookie like, this, we at the showcase, okay? Talk to me later. I don't want to talk about that right now. I'm like, all right. And then Kingsley walk in, exposing that he's the oldest Lion son. And his, I'm the oldest. He got my mama pregnant, got her on drugs, left her for dead or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Gave her $20. I'm like, bullshit. Okay, bullshit. I might not get a chance to review Star because I'm almost at work. So I might have to wait for Star when I get off work. I'm gonna talk about that. But I'm like, y'all believe in him, and ain't nobody had no DNA test. Okay, he ain't got no DNA test, and he's saying all this bullshit. But I'm like, there's nobody I can't fault a man who had a whole baby he ain't know about. Like, I can't be mad about that now. For one, when the baby older than all my kids, like, what? How am I upset? How am I upset? And we all know Lucius sold drugs. So we surprised that he slept with somebody who did them. I'm like, what the hell? And Kingsley just like, what I'm saying? It's just dumb. I was disappointed in the finale. I was disappointed. Disappointed. I was disappointed. I really was. And we see Dre, get at King, like, I'm gonna destroy you. Not if I destroy you first, little bro. I'm like, bitch, don't call me little bro. We don't know if you really a lying yeah, bitch. And Cookie and I looking like, oh my God, I can't believe you lied. I'm like, he ain't lied, nigga, he ain't know. And he came to the show. Once he found out, he immediately went to Cookie and was like, Cookie, I have to talk to you. And Cookie said, fuck that, we can't talk right now. He like, no, I have to talk to you right now. And she ain't won't listen. So I'm like, he didn't have shit from her. He was trying to tell her. She wasn't trying to listen. And Kingsley just happened to come on and tell. So That's what that was. That's what I meant to say. But I was like, whatever. We did see like a little future scene where Cookie and Lucius is in the hospital. Like, no, save him, Jesus. Don't take him, Lord Jesus, save him. And who was the person in the hospital gurney being, you know what I'm saying, worked on by the doctors? It's Andre. So I'm like, oh, so Dre the one that's gonna die. So look, if y'all killed Dre after wife didn't die, after the baby didn't die, if Dre died after all that shit, I'm just like, okay, Lee Daniels just running out of story. Okay? Or he the director. Somebody running out of story. Because I'm like, why would you kill Dre if all people to kill? You know, but I feel like they not going to show us who's going to really die. So I don't believe it's going to be Dre in real life. I believe he hurt, but he ain't the one that's going to be dead. I'm going to say that. That's what I'm going to think. And keep thinking. And that was the whole thing, okay? They had the showcase, it was fine, but Kingsley ruined it in the end, and Giselle want Lucius and Cookie to, you know, join with her and take Kingsley out because she knows the ways of the world to take him down. I'm like, what you do? What you ain't looking at yourself yet? But okay, Giselle. I hope it's better when they come back. Let me say that. Let's see if I can get through. Well, no, I can't really get through Star. Well, you know, Star was good a little bit. It was better than that. You know, Angel and Simone back together fucking in that damn trailer, which is nasty. I'm like, y'all can't get nothing better than that. Carlotta's in better health and whatever, mentally and whatever. We do see Carlotta and Cassie's back together. They cool or whatnot. That's a great little thing. You know, no, I'm not gonna go because I don't have enough time. I'm gonna be at work in like 4 minutes, and I can't cover what I need to cover in 4 minutes. But you know what I'm saying, I'll discuss it later. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it right here, y'all. But yeah, Empire was, you know, a little bit, you know, just, you know, I was disappointed, and I posted on my Instagram that I was disappointed. It just didn't seem like, it felt like everybody was believing stuff without no proof, and I don't like that. I just think that part is stupid. I'm like, that's crazy. Like, you know, he got a son, and you know what I'm saying, he left my mama for dead. I'm like, your mama was a crackhead. Okay, he was a drug dealer. That's what it was. And you know, the mama in the hospital, and she did wake up like, Lucius, you finally came back. And he like, back? What you say? Girl, you tripping. Look at my son's eyes. Just look at his eyes and you'll see that he's yours. And he look in the picture. He like, oh, he is, man. I'm like, why? Because his light skin with pretty eyes. And his eyes not really pretty. But I'm just saying, because, he, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's what, girl, boy, look. So that was like, I'm like, really? That's what it is? Cookie sold the loft. She sold the loft or whatever, so they have that, like, they got like $5 million now, so that's the money. But I'm like, hell, what they be spending on these damn showcases or whatever, they gonna spend it right quick, real fast, in a fucking hurry. I wouldn't have sold the goddamn loft, because if y'all lose that damn mansion, y'all homeless. But that's just me. We all different. But yeah. So yeah, that was the whole episode. I was just like, you know. And this is the reason also why I stopped reviewing it, because it just wasn't as good as it used to be. And I'm like, we so far removed from the main characters, and you keep adding on this other shit. I'm like, we barely, you know what I'm saying, handling, you know, the first 3 sons. You want to add a fucking 4th? Who really is the fucking first? I'm like, that's what we're going to do in this season? Okay. All right. If you say so. Anyway, I'm done, y'all. Have a good, have a good Tuesday. Have a great Thursday, and I will talk to y'all later. Peace.
It's like love, love, love.